Okay. Do do do. Do 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 do. Okay, we should be able to see our joint now. I wasn't able to see my joint before, but we should be fine now. There we go. Yo. We struggled a little bit, bro. We struggled a little bit, but we up and running. We up and running. I want to bump this back for a second. All right. So with that being said, we already know what time it is. We gotta plug the stream. Time to boot up. Boot up or suit up. You feel me? We had a little bit of trouble finding the stream, but we straight now. Okay, so what else did I want to do here? Yo, Shells, what's good with you? I'm gonna mess with that the thing that's next to your name. It shouldn't have the white background, but after the stream I'm gonna fix that for you. Also, you got the emotes on deck, so check your emotes. You should have the new emotes. We live. I'm not gonna be lazy. Let's do it. We live with more free coaching. All right. There we go. Did we add it? Oh, let me edit this. You gotta throw out the ping. There we go. Yes, sir. Emos is live type B, bro. All right. So, ideally, the goal is to, you know, wait for people to funnel in. You know what we do. Once we're at that stage, then we start working on getting y'all right. Let me go. Okay. Yo, what's good, everybody? Hey, hey, hey. Yes, yeah, listen, we gotta get the points back, brother. We gotta get the points back. So, and you already know I don't play this game when I'm offline, bro. First thing, huh? Oh yeah, though. Unfortunate. Ah. Holding up is a yo Blaze, what's good, bro? The emotes is live, brother. All right. Sometimes, I didn't actually mean that. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. You really can't just, oh wow. You really can't just like command grab somebody, because I feel like all of my opponents is just like going for it. Really do feel like your opponents be just going for it, huh? I gotta use light kick. I can't use thing. This is fine. You really can't go for anything that's like too different. You really just gotta keep striking them, because what happens is a lot of your opponents is just gonna try and do something faulty all the time. Why, bro? Ah, I'm gonna hold up here. Oh, you gotta be joking. Oh, you're so fraudulent. That was so fraudulent. I did it too quickly. All right. Thanks. Hello. That's an amazing feeling, by the way. Amazing feeling. I really just, I'm on a losing streak and it's just continuing. But to be fair, I'm not playing the game consistently. Oh, why do these things happen to me? Okay. I think I'm really am in the slums of ranked. Okay, because a lot of your opponents is just trying to do like weird fraudulent stuff to you. Headbutt, yeah. Elegance. Passion or when that's triumph. Listen, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Nice and here. You know, one thing that I keep forgetting when I'm playing, folks, is that sometimes you just gotta keep it simple for yourself. And when you keep it simple for yourself, it makes life a lot easier. If you keep trying to complicate it, I feel like when you keep trying to complicate your offense, it just makes life so much harder for yourself. And I think that's where I go wrong is where I'm trying to think too hard about what I'm trying to do, right? Like doing that stuff is a little bit extra, you know what I mean? So what I need to start doing is just like keep your offense super simple. You're gonna try and jump. Robbery. What you see is what you get. So I think that in my head I'm like, okay, I can't just go for, are you doing the same thing over and over again? So like, for instance, I'm just thinking, I think I'm overthinking my offense, right? When I'm dealing with someone who is unfamiliar, I can just do that. But instead, I'm trying to think ahead of the curve. I don't know why I did this. This was so unnecessary. But suffice to say that I'm overthinking my offense a little bit too much. And I like, a lot of my opponents are not going to have the answer to this, right? Ooh. Oh, that was a good jump. That was actually unironically a good jump. Yeah, I really am overestimating my opponent, thinking that like my opponent is where I am at in the game, so then I'm thinking about things that they haven't even registered in their head yet. Right? Ooh, that's not good. Like they're not even thinking about that yet, option yet, right? Jump. Right, a lot of these options don't even register in their head yet. The fact that like I can drive rush, jab, and then you have to respect it, right? For them, they're like, okay, I did button, drive rush, jab, I'm just gonna hold up, right? I'm thinking, okay, you're gonna check my plus frames, then I can go into other things from there, but it doesn't work like that. Until my opponent starts showing me that they have answers to me just doing button, drive rush, command grab, why am I showing them all my hand? You know, I'm going into these deeper parts of my game plan where I just need to keep things simple. And it was the same thing for me to get to master, and I kind of forgot because I haven't played the mode in a while. Dash. Why? That was so late. That was really late. Right now, this is opponent that's showing me a little bit more, right? But even then, I have to keep reminding myself, like, keep things simple. You ain't got to do too much, right? Ain't got to do too much. 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 That's good parry. No. Right? I'm doing way too much when it comes to my gameplay. Ain't got to do too much. You gonna do it again? So this is an opponent that now he's showing me the fact that he's willing to jump there. This is very unfortunate though. A lot of damage. But he did something stupid. did it too. I didn't do it right. Jump. There we go. GG's. I really did almost lose that because I didn't do something right. But you gotta make sure that you're making the right decisions, right? Especially with Manon, unfortunately, I get less leeway than other characters. I have to make sure that I'm on top of my game, right? And keep your game plan simple, right? Keep your game plan simple. No point to overcomplicate things. Nice. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh my god, I'm selling. That's fine. I really did sell there. That has gotta work. Yeah. You can't really be taking it lax, right? Wow. You're gonna jump. Oh wow, okay. That's fine. Okay, you just didn't block. Right? Stop overthinking your opponents, guys. Sometimes your opponent, it just isn't that good. And when it comes to that, you just gotta be more mentally prepared for that. Your opponent either knows how to deal with what you're doing or they don't. And then when it comes to changing your mindset to adjust for that, you always gotta be ready. Right? That is super cool. I'm definitely gonna try. Nice. Ooh, trade combos. Ooh, okay. He looks like he's gonna go for cancels. So our opponent here looks like he's gonna go for cancels a lot. So what I'm just gonna do is that. So he looks like he goes for light ball instead of just going for ball outright. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and crouch and medium check it instead of, because if I'm wrong, unless I'm right. I'm gonna crouch and medium check him, because if I crouch and medium check him, nice. One good hit. Stay there. Oh, it was too quick. No, I didn't get level 2. I don't like the fact that I didn't get level 2. So you have to make sure that you're varying your gameplay, right? Oh, I crashed and medium checked it, but it's okay. So here, because I have 3, I'm gonna go for Oki more so, right? Right. Now I don't touch command grab, I just wait for him to kill himself. I just wait for him to kill himself. Like so. Right? Because now he's going to be super antsy, super worried about command grab the entire time. So once that happens, all you got to do is slow down your gameplay and focus on that solely. Make sure we're interrupting drive rushes because we don't want our opponent to get away with that for free. That's good. Try to interrupt it, was unsuccessful. Gotta be careful of. So there, when I did stand jab, driver stand jab, I backed up because I thought he would try and DP me. He didn't go for it, so it didn't happen. Okay. That was sloppy on my part. Okay. Make sure you're not giving up too much ground. Stop it. Right, we want to make sure that we're making those type of adaptations to our opponents. And for those of you who are new around the block, the reason why we're at 1400 is because my last stream I absolutely mauled it. And when I mauled it, I played even worse. So now we're in a little bit better of a mental state, and we're playing the game a little bit better now. So yeah, negative, that's ideally what you want to be looking for, right? In this matchup, you want to be looking to try and OD spin her Gladius attempts. Okay. Oh, thank you, game. Lagging at the perfect time, huh? Okay. So he burnt himself out. He was at advantage, but he burnt himself out. So he's doing a lot of Gladius kicks, or not Gladius kicks, sorry, Spartan kicks. So I took advantage of it. He's probably not going to try and do it anymore. Ideally, he's going to go back to Gladius. All right. Gonna try and, yep. Oh, I called it out. All about your headspace, brother. All about your headspace. Your headspace is bad, you get cooks. So this is how ideally you should be thinking when you're fighting, right? Again, my opponent hasn't shown me that they're good with dealing with that. That was a good parry. I gotta hold that and accept that situation. Oh, okay, he's one of those. I'll accept it. I'll accept that too. I will not accept that though. Now I'm gonna run some offense on him. I'm gonna hold up again. Gonna make him block. That should be enough. No. So now I just have to be super patient. Ooh. Oh, I messed up. I'm dead. Okay. There I was trying to DI him, bro. I was trying to force him to DI me, but he wasn't doing so. I don't know why they hit there. Right, a lot of my opponents don't have adaptations to that. So here we just play patient, right? They'll feed themselves to me. Don't worry. Right? They'll feed themselves to me. So if they're gonna feed themselves to me, might as well take it. Yeah, I tried to DI whatever he was trying to do, and he was going for EX, so it worked out on his favor. Oh, that sucks. That's a terrible feeling. That's a good anti-air. You're not gonna charge from that range again, right? I'm gonna take the damage early. I'm not gonna burn myself out, but I'm gonna take the damage early so I can get a quick 40 or 50%. Once I have the quick 40 or 50%, it's a little bit in my favor, although it doesn't really matter as much in this matchup because she can just hurt you really badly really quickly. He's gonna be patient. Oh, that's a mistake that I can die for. That's a mistake I can die for. Like I said, you want to get that advantage early. What happened? It gave me double dash. No, I pressed a button. I pressed a button in that instance. It's okay. It happens. Oh, I forgot that one. Whoa. Okay, yeah, so if he does step kick a little bit too close to you, you can punish it. Ooh. No, no. Oh, that was terrible on me. I didn't think he'd mash that button again. Okay. So here, instead of going for thing, I'm gonna start. Why? So I noticed that he's not really doing anything about my command grab, so I'm just gonna start grabbing him. Yeah, gonna hold up. I don't care about Oki in this situation. The reason why I don't care about Oki is because you're gonna have to wake up with something. If you decide to wake up with something, then that's just meter that I've taken from you now, right? And that's why I switched from trying to DI it to trying to. Oh my god, it be slows. Oh, that went so far. Yeah, got the thing I wanted. Oh. Don't know why. That was sweet. I really hope they take that out of the game, bro. I really hope they take that move out the game, bro. Because of the way the buffering system works, unfortunately it gave me down forward instead of just down, which I wanted sweep in that instance. Oh, and not to mention they made that move super punishable. Like, I don't know why they made a character so risky. And the output on it is not even that insane. The only thing that's insane really is when you're when you get level 5, but even then that's level 5 punish counter. Level 5 is like 40, like, you know, like no, not even 40, like 30, 32, something like that. But it's not even like a crazy number. Please don't just try to rush at me. Yup. It's a sickness y'all have. Oh. That's fine. You're gonna try and rush at me again? Yeah. That's unfortunate. Double dash. Oh, thank you, game. Don't drive rush at me again, please. Hey, I'll take the 3 points, Diggy. Oh. I'm gonna hold up. You gonna jump? Oh, level 3? I'm gonna take this. Why? Like, why? Bro, why'd the game do that to me, bro? Why the... Yeah, the game doesn't love me, man. Oh my gosh. It was back heavy punch, medium spin, super. But no. You're gonna take your first stock. We're gonna try and rob this as quickly as I can. Wake up sweet, by the way. You don't get both, which was very greedy of him. Oh my god, it's getting super laggy. You committed. I lost. It got super laggy. I lost. It's very unfortunate. Unless he just sells the game completely. Oh, love it. Hey, 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 hey. Wanna hold up? That's nice whip punch. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. We are on a little bit of a back foot here, but let's see if we can put it together. Oh, that's a terrible mistake. I fat fingered. Yeah, I lost this one. Are you serious? I lost him. That's sucky. That's a sucky feeling. Okay, how do we approach this? Because if we walk too far away from him, he's just gonna get the drink, right? So we have to take that space. That's good. Oh. Okay, so I noticed my opponent here is not doing a lot of So I noticed my opponent's not doing a lot of handling my stuff. So I noticed he's on the ground a lot, right? So if your opponent is on the ground a lot, then let's just start throwing out throws, right? Because a lot of your opponents are just gonna give it to you, right? That's good. He matches immediately. You decided to match there is insane, by the way. He's shooting some very interesting stuff to mash. All right, it gives him extra plus for him, so he does get away with that. Okay. So here I just gotta push up. Because he loves to mash, right? No, he's gonna be hyper aggro. That's the beauty in having, oh my god, you're just, well, I didn't reach. Oh, why am my buttons not coming out? I pressed medium punch. I pressed medium punch into thing and I didn't get it. That's a garbage feeling, but that's all I'll do for right now. We'll climb ourselves out slowly but surely. With that being said, let's get the free sessions underway, shall we? So all you gotta do is join the Discord. Once you're in the Discord, all you gotta do is join my raffle. Okay, if you're asking how I do these raffles, I do it like this for the next 10 minutes. English. The next 10 minutes, the prize is free coaching, and all you gotta do is join the Discord. Very simple, very clean, like so. And I even put !mark Discord for y'all, so making the joining the Discord a lot easier. So once you're in here, all you gotta do is press this button right here and you'll be entered in. All right, let's do one more and then get out. Okay, let's get started. Once again, if you want to be entered in, all you got to do is join the Discord. Once you are in the Discord, all you got to do is go to CFN raffle chat, and then you press this button right here to be entered. And that's pretty much it, all you got to do. Opponents. Now, let's see. No, I'm not playing this one out. I hate playing mirror matches. I'm sorry, because mirror matches, I expect my opponent to play like me, and then they just don't, and then I'm just like, damn, that's really on the tragic side. Okay, not bad. Oh, you tried nice, huh? Alright. I can't believe you pressed medium punch there. Let's play wild. I bet you want wild. Oh my goodness. Yo, thank you, game. I love that stutter. I love when I get that stutter. I'm gonna hold up, bro. Please, game. Please, game. Why is so stuttery? Oh, that's... Bro, I keep getting stressed out because it's pausing at very crucial moments. Oh shoot, I really thought I was the other one. Oh, you went for... Really? Okay. I'll bust out. No, thank you. I respect it. I respect it. I'm gonna hold up. Oh, I like this. I love the fact that you did this. What a bash. Nope. Punish counter. I love that you did that, bro. I'm not playing you though. I'm sorry. I out of anything, I'll play anything, but like I'll play into Guile, I'll play into JP. I just do not like mirror matches. I apologize, but it is what it is. Yeah, so if you want to get in on the free coaching session, all you got to do is press this joint right here and you'll be entered in. Fellas playing bananas. It's really challenging getting used to the ranked environment, if I'm being honest with myself, because like you really don't expect your opponent to be the way they are, but they are, and then you're just like committing to, but this is the reality of it, right? Especially if you decide to play offline, the reality is you're gonna find folks like this. So like when I prepare to go to Evo and such, ranked is probably the best way to go ahead and train, because if not, your opponent is just gonna be absolutely hog wild. All right. Wow. Thank you, game. Why did I do it? Because I just felt like it. Okay, this is fine. Sometimes you just want to be silly, you know? Yeah, that's fine. Just like I took that from you. Trade for trade, what's up? That's the first time I've seen that interaction. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's the first time I've seen that interaction. Stay there. Stay there. Please. I like it. Once I hit it off an anti-air, I already know that it's good, right? So that I'm not thinking it's gonna whiff like that. That was insane. Oh, we got a parry master, boys. Oh, oh. The question is, I don't know, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm on my off day biz, bro. You're gonna jump. That's fine. Hold up. I guess I should check first, huh? Jam, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm on my week period. I'm on my week season. I'm on my off season right now. Wake up heavy punch? Oh wow, you really just going for it, huh? What? No. That happened twice. Oh, why did it please tell me. Oh, please tell me why it's just like, bro, are we seeing this? Are we seeing this? Are we seeing this right now? Please tell me we're seeing this. No, bro. Are we seeing this? Again, 3 minutes left. Just enter in right here. That's all you gotta do. This environment is rough, truly, bro. Truly. If you're new around here, I'm gonna repeat it. If you want to get on a free coaching session, you gotta enter it. So all you gotta do, click the CFN raffle, click this button right here, and get involved. All right. Okay. Oh, you know what? You know what? I don't know if you guys are on Twitter or not. Thing has been saying the exact same thing about the online experience right now. I'm stuck. Angry Bird and Phenom, they've both been saying about how the game's been a little bit terrible. Oh, I just remembered Steam. I'm crusty, bro. Like it's bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, but this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a review of a pro player. So which pro player do you guys want to do? In the meantime, this is still up. This is going to be up for a little minute, and whoever wins it, we're going to do them afterwards. But for now, we're going to boot up a YouTube video since Steam is down. But like, for real though, like, holy crap. Y'all want to do Daigo the Beast? Let's see what Daigo been up to. I even spelled Daigo wrong. No replay channels? Has he not been playing? 5 months ago. Let's turn. Bro, a new channel came, a new son. I don't want to see his modern geef. We want to watch his Ken. It's 4 weeks ago. We do not have anything recent, huh? His Chun. Angry Bird. Moke. You. We can't watch you. You know. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. Have we done Ken already? I don't think we've watched the Ken play. I think this might actually be good for content, so let's do it. Alright, chat, let's do it. You already know what's up. We gotta clean up. We gotta get the folders out. Cause we on the single screen, you're gonna see the work. No, this has to stay. Okay. We make a folder. Daigo Pro. I put Daigo Pro. Right, we make the folder for it. Boom baps. We're all set to go because we're organized. Do we want to watch Uma or I feel like Hibiki is known. Noble is even more known. I think we're gonna do Noble. I think this is a matchup that comes up more often than Lily. That's why we're gonna do that one. Okay, so let's do a couple of tests. Chat, can y'all hear it well? Oh my goodness. Chat, can y'all hear it well? You could pick vids from YouTube review channel in Discord while stream. Oh, look at Jam being a smart guy. Look at him being a smart guy, bro. Look at him being all smart. How dare he? You know, how dare he? Let's see here. Now, when was the last time we did a Guile one? It might be, or is this just a clip? This looks like a clip, right? Yeah. This is a clip. Okay. Can we get the full thing off of the clip? Watch full video. Yes, we can. Can we build it? This is a long video though. We'll do, I think it, cause we'll do the last about from here. We'll do it from here. Okay, let's do it. Alrighty. Can y'all hear? Yeah, sound is good. Okay, cool. Because that's how it's gonna sound on the recording. All right, recording up. Boom bops, take one. Yes, sir. This is 1080. Yikes. Okay, so we are watching a Guile do his thing. This time we're using the YouTube channel replays. So if you want to get involved in that, feel free to use the Discord. I do not like this. Okay, you did get a good hit here. However, just going for sweep here, like, here's the thing. If you want to go for something short and sweet, sure. But if you want to get more value, more bang for your buck, look how close you are to the corner. Once you see that you're that close to the corner, it's like here's the edge, right? If you're that close to the corner, might as well carry them all the way, right? Okay, we're having a little series of buttons. Why would we want a flash kick here? I'm sorry, did I miss the memo? Why did we want a flash kick there? Just boom up. Yep, just boom up and walk with it. That's a beautiful decision. I'm not too sold on the DI there, because if he chose something else, he would have been able to react to it. However, overall, not too bad around, and I kind of like that it's going on. Amen. Okay, you get grabbed. Let's see how you handle yourself on defense. You just blocked. I like it. Okay, you're actually doing pretty well on defense. You're not folding. You're making sure to take your spots. I am a little bit concerned right now. I'm a little bit concerned about your usage of DI. It does feel like you're using it a little bit too much so far. We will see how it goes, however, moving forward. However, you just want to be a little bit more careful about how often you're using DI. Reason being is because at Platinum 1, you'll get away with it. You get to Diamond 2, Diamond 3, it stops working, and you want to break your habits early. If you're not breaking your habits early, you're going to find yourself in the same situation over and over again, where you try to do a DI, you get DI'd back, and you get put in a worse situation, right? You want to take the plus frames that come with walking and them having to respect the boom, either through trying to parry. If they perfect, fun fact, if they parry and they get the perfect parry on the first hit of Sonic Blade, boom, and they don't try and hold parry, try to perfect parry the second one, you'll actually get punish counter. Fun fact. Okay. Oh, you could have reacted to that. Unfortunate though. Okay, don't be too hasty. And I don't know why we tried to boom here. So chat, we good? Chat, we good? Are we alive? It kind of looks like we alive again. Okay, we're alive again. I don't know what happened, but it definitely fell out the wings for a second there. We good? We good? All right, we good. We good. We good. We good. Okay. Let's see here. You sent me a message. I'll look at that on my own. Okay, so I think it might be a little bit more fruitful for us to do a little bit of a Daigo reveal for real. Let's do this. Boom. Because let's get started. I'm actually going to get rid of this one. I'm gonna do that one when I could focus on it. All right, so let's do this one right here. Start the recording. Not sure, like sometimes it'll just like, sometimes the internet out here just be bugging out for real, bro. Okay, so on today's session, we're gonna be watching over Daigo the Beast versus Noble. I do think the sound is a little bit loud, so we're gonna turn it down a little bit. So this interaction right here, I want to know. Hold on. Why is my thing not playing? There you go. Notice how in this situation here, he didn't fold and try to grab out the situation. What you find yourself happening is that you'll try and tech out the situation, and your opponent will jump, he'll bait you out, and then you get hit with a falling heavy punch for your troubles. So you want to make sure that you're preventing something like this from happening. Okay, notice how he's being patient in the corner. He's not trying to instantly jump out or try to get out the situation. He's accepted that he's in the corner and making sure that he's wow, even that was a bold decision by Noble. Unfortunately, he couldn't react for it. Okay. He baited well. So he's able to successfully bait out his opponent, and it went well. Okay, then we do our typical target combo, right? Anytime we get our low forward combo, we want to make sure that we're taking them to the corner straight once they're in the corner. So mind you, this is something that a lot of you guys don't know, is that after you get this run Tatsu, you actually get 2 dashes. So you get double dash in the corner, and then from there you can grab or you can go for a button. Noble did go for a backdash, which got him out the situation, but just keep that in mind, okay? Okay, your typical hit. Now the reason why Noble went for this is because he needed the meter back, and it'll give him the health boost or the health advantage so that we're closer to killing. Unfortunately, he didn't check the dash there. Guys, drive rush dash, instant drive rush dash. I'm telling you, it's the sauce of life. If you start getting your drive rush dashes, it is so good for you. You got to make sure that you're incorporating this into your gameplay, and you can press it from relatively far out, and you can still get the confirm off of it. Unfortunately, he didn't get the confirm off of it, but in most cases, you do get the confirm. Okay, it's the sauce of life, guys. Okay, so one thing that you guys need to note as well is the fact that in this game, you're only allowed 1 fireball on the screen at any given moment. Okay, so what happens is if you try and press a fireball after he's jumped over it, it will technically not go off. Okay, so this is also how people circumvent dealing with Guile, but then the better Guiles will just walk up with their fireball and go from there. Oh, he got hit by the light kick. Yeah, you played pretty well. Let's see how the next one goes. Drive rush dash. You see, no matter what button you decide to drive rush cancel out of, no matter what button you decide to do so off of, it's always going to be drive rush jab. The reason why, because drive rush jab just gives you plus frames, and it gives you that mix immediately in their face. So you can either go for throw, you can go for medium punch. You can go for anything. Not any option, obviously, but any option like crouching medium punch or whatever have you. That's a good whiff punish. He missed his combo, unfortunate, but it's okay. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that DI was kind of insane. So this is the thing about drive rush off of throws, is because it's particularly strong, right? And the moment it hits here, you have to do some sort of guessing, right? And I'm not saying guessing in a bad way, I'm saying guessing in a realistic way. Because you get knocked down here, you have to guess between him doing crouching medium punch, which is plus as well, by the way, especially off of drive rush. And then you have to guess off the situation. And if you try to mash on the situation, you get hit, right? So here he can't just wildly jump out, right? A lot of you guys in gold and in platinum and some of you in silver will see a situation like this and will try to jump out the situation, right? The reason why he backdash like this is so that he's in that optimal space to whiff or anti-air you if you try to jump. So if you try to go this way and try to jump, he's ready to anti-air you. If you just try to raw drive rush out the corner, guarantee you this leg right here is going to light kick you into a punish. Okay, even if you try to do drive rush jab, That's why it's super important. All right. Keeping your opponent trapped in the corner. And the thing too is that you might be wondering, oh, why isn't he in his face? The reason why is because one bad decision or one jump, despite being anti-aired, will get him out of the corner. So it's better to give them a little bit of extra ground as opposed to have them side switch where you have to fight for your life. Okay, he's kind of fighting for him to break him. This is ID. Okay, let me go back here. So the idea here is to force him to try and block a situation. The reason why is because you want him to burn out. That's the situation we're trying to face or trying to get. But ideally, your opponent is going to make that very difficult for you. So in order to kind of do it in a way we're not throwing the game or risking the entire game to do so, he's throwing fireballs, right? And he's trying to close in the range. Noble is trying to actively stop them. He does get whiff punished, and even look at his routing. His routing here technically doesn't give you all that much reward, but the idea there, EX Jinrai will not give you too much. But with that being said, it will definitely burn him out. So that's why he went for it. Noble, on the other hand, knew what the intention was and tried to go for a button to kind of interrupt the idea. And as a result, he hasn't burnt out. So here he has burnt out, but at least he burnt out on his own terms. Because the worst situation you can find yourself is that you get burnt out and you got knocked down. Because if you get burnt out and you got knocked down, now you have to guess for game. Now you have to either A, try to go ahead and super, or B, try to block out the situation, wait for him to try and DI, or wait for him to do something fake, and then try and super him. Because super is your only invincible option at this point. Ooh, I think that was a buffer issue. Remember, guys, no one's above the buffer issue. Okay, drive rush jab again. Now he has to be a little bit more mindful of where he decides to drive rush cancel because it'll burn himself out. But one thing I want you to know is that even though he has used his drive rush cancel, he's not being completely inactive. Okay, pressing buttons in the neutral is technically not a bad thing. It allows you, if you're hitting them or making them block, aka making them block, then you are gaining more drive gauge. Look how much drive gauge he gained in this sequence. Okay, just being active. He got nearly back to 5 bars after spending 3. Okay, now this decision, not my favorite decision from Noble, but with that being said, it gives him a big lead. And the idea here is to, number 1, get a big health lead. Okay, number 2, he doesn't want to hold on to level 3 the entire time. Because if you go into a round, like, you want to spend it so you win this round, but you also want to spend it early so that you, ideally, you go to the next round and you want to go into the next round with some sort of meter. If you're not going into the next round with some sort of meter, then you're going to be struggling, right? Because once you're at 3, you don't make any more. And his goal obviously is to win the round. So if he wins the round, he'll at least go into the next round with 1. Like he did. Like so. So now it's entirely possible for him to build level 2, and if he decides to level 3 late game, it's also possible as well. As opposed to him holding the level 3 and maybe closing out the second round. Okay. Early spend is for the same idea, because we want to spend a little bit early. Because if we find ourselves in a situation where we're burnt out, we will at least have gained 1 meter while simultaneously doing around 40 to 50% of his health. Right? We want to spend a little bit early, get that health lead. On top of which, it puts him in the corner. Although you could have done that regardless. So this is option number 2. Okay? So what Daigo has been doing thus far is drive rush, button drive rush, jab, and to throw. He's been doing that a lot, okay? Now Noble has gotten accustomed to him doing that, so now what he can do is they can walk back out of the situation and whiff punish him for it. And GG's. Oh yeah, this is optimal. Cost of platinum, keep it simple, just kill him. Don't do all that extra joints, because if you try to do all that extra joint, it's not gonna work out. Okay. Also, again, being mindful of the fact that he no longer has access to button drive rush is really important in your gameplay. Unfortunate. So a lot of your opponents, especially when it comes to your diamond opponents are going to do something like this, and I want you to be really prepared for it. Okay, so what will happen is that they will anticipate you trying to do something on their wake up, so they're going to try and perfect parry it. So what they'll do is that they'll parry, acknowledge the fact that you're not nowhere near them for the parry. Once that happens, they're going to try and drive rush off of it. At that point in time, we want to be ready for it. How do we get ready? We get ready with one of our best buttons, right? If it's Luke, it's crouching medium punch. Well, a lot of characters have really good crouching medium punches, and it depends if you're fighting DJ. If you're fighting DJ or Jury, those ones are a little bit faster, so you might want to use a faster button like your standing light kick. Yep. Now you got him teching. So he spent all of that time in the early rounds conditioning him to think a certain way. So now that he's thinking a certain way, aka trying to tech a lot of throws, now we start baiting those throws and whiff punishing him for it. Yep. So this is an anti-Jinrai strat, guys. If your opponent goes for Jinrai, let's say you're trying to close out a situation. If your opponent tries to Jinrai, okay, what you can do is, if you have a reversal or even a super on deck, block the first hit of Jinrai and then use your invincible option, and it'll win regardless. Let's say he tries to stop, it'll still punish counter. If he tries to go for light kick afterwards, aka the low, you get the punish counter. If he goes for the overhead, he gets the punish counter. If he goes for the finisher kick, the heavy version, it's punish counter as well, right? Okay, here he's in really good standing because he's burnt out, but he can't be really random with it, because otherwise your opponent's going to take advantage of it and level 1 him or whatever have you. So he's not being too overtly patient or overtly aggressive in these cases, because if you just run at your opponent is going to be ready with a button for it. That was a really good reaction. It's something that you can do pretty consistently if you try for it, or if you're hyper focused on it. It can be baited, however, but it is a good option to do. Yep. This is something as well, guys. If you get this counter hit here, you can go for a light kick DP. Okay, so what you can do is that you can press forward light kick into quarter circle forward heavy. So what it gives you is that it'll give you the forward input buffered already, so you don't have to put in the forward down forward input. So you press forward and light kick because it'll give you the same input anyway, and you press quarter circle forward heavy punch and it'll give you DP. Unfortunately, he tried to bait the throw, but he was a little bit too close. That was a good tech. Light kicks to scope the scene. You see how he went for the bait again, but he's kind of shown this hand a couple too many times, so now he's back to trying to adapt. So now if Daigo notices this, he can start going back to actually I want to talk about this interaction here. So if Daigo notices this, readjusts his game plan so he can go for drive rush, jab into throw again. That's how you kind of keep the balance of that. Okay, I do want to talk about this situation here. Okay, although it is well good knowledge, the fact that you can DI this, it is not recommendable when Noble or when the Luke player has level 3. When you get higher up in the scales, your opponent will level 3 you, and it is about 45 to 50% of your health. Okay, you cannot make that mistake. You have to keep that in mind. Either A, you try to interrupt it a little bit early by using a delayed light kick, or B, you just try to perfect parry the situation. Because you do not want to get hit by a charged one. Okay, now he's got in the corner. Not doing anything too hasty. See how he's trying to bait him. DI me. DI me. I dare you to. Okay, for Noble is one button. It doesn't matter. Yep. Into level 3 and you die. Or he's gonna level 1 for courtesy reasons. That's also good as well. Let us watch the next round. Okay, unfortunately got hit by the heavy punch, which is perfectly fine. Notice how he's not folding on defense, right? Sometimes it's okay to take some throws. It's worth it to take some throws, because if you keep trying to break out of situations, you're gonna get hit eventually. Okay, when your opponents get better, don't tech them. You tech them there, you definitely tech them then. Unfortunately. So the reason why this was particularly good for Noble was because he just didn't have enough to survive the situation, right? Here he would have to level 3, and it's kind of hard to do so on the fly like this, right? If he got it like that, he got it like that, but outside of that, most likely he doesn't. So that's pretty much all for this YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, if you like the content, please give a subscription, because it goes a long way to help the channel. Anyways, guys, any questions? Chat, I think I explained that pretty well. Why is she? I won't stay long. I just want to drop something off. Can I come over today? Hold on, chat. I gotta. My leading lady is asking some very curious questions. Yo, you want to come over today? Is tomorrow. You know that, right? Ooh, what type of warm we talking about? What type of warm we talking about? Because if it's I need it warm, then I guess come over for 8:30. But if it ain't warm, if like I can put it down cold and be like, wow, you did that for me, sweet bits. Then nah, you know what I mean? Nah, I won't. I ain't got the whip with me anyway, so you can just pass it to me tomorrow, alright? It's fine, it's fine. Unless you made like some sort of croissant. I think I'll be alright. For me. Alright. Love you. Yes, because I'm streaming, I probably won't be able to do that, right? Okay, alright. Eh? What is this? What is this? Okay, I was about to say, like, I thought one of my things got corrupted. Okay. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Banana Ken out. Okay. Alright, chat, let's get started. Boom. Okay. So, and if I see lurking in here, damn. Okay, so let's look at the situation. Who won the CFN raffle here? Shells, my man, Shells. By the way, guys, let me see if I got them here. We got the emotes. Yeah, we emo. So if you guys are considering joining the membership, we got pretty cool emotes, as well as we do free coaching sessions, and you can request a set if you are the higher tier one, which is like the higher tier one is at the price of like a normal Twitch one, and the cheaper option, which is about like $2 USD. So it's nothing too crazy. So you know what I'm saying? We got them emotes. All right, Shells, let's get you right, brother. All right. Shells, this ain't you, brother. Is it? I don't think this is you. Let's switch the song, yeah? No, I don't feel like this. There we go. Alright. Check the custom room matches. I got watched today. It is you? Or you're gold again. Okay. It be like that sometimes, brother. Who you fighting? You fighting Blaze or something? Oh, you are fighting Blaze. Nice. I love when you guys, yo, honestly, if we're being 100 with each other, right? I love seeing the matchmaking, and I love seeing you guys play each other, bro. It makes me happy. It does, because it makes me believe that we're doing something right, and we've made a community of folks that like actually enjoy what they're doing. You know what I mean? Let's see why they watched you. Should we do another Ken one? I think it's been a little bit of a while since we did a Ken one, right? So I think maybe doing a Ken one might be good. But yeah, we got little emos, bro. Come on now. Come on now. Alright. Hey, la 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 la. Do we record these ones? We're already technically doing a Ken one for next week, so I think we'll hold off doing 2 Ken related. Yo, ignorant was good, or ignorance was good, brother. Was good. Hope you're doing well, man. Lawn chair was good. That double DI was vicious. Indeed, it was. Okay, let's see the situation. I wasn't paying attention. All right. You love to hear it, man. DI. Punish this. So what you can do is that crouch jab, couch jab, light kick. Crouch jab, stand light kick into DP. Okay, so what you can do, once again, I was talking about it earlier, but what you can do, you can press forward and light kick. Once you do forward light kick, heavy DP, it makes things a lot easier for you. You only stream on YouTube? Honestly, I've been thinking about streaming on Twitch, doing a dual stream, but I don't know yet. To be honest with you, I don't know yet. It definitely would be good for exposure, for what little exposure Twitch has, but you know, I think it might be good, but we'll see. Bada, was good with you, brother. We got new emotes, so you should pop in and try those things on you, bro. Okay, let's see here. You have meter to spend here, brother. I get that the standing heavy punch is good, but you can also use your standing heavy punch drive rush. Okay, we were just watching the Ken Daigo play. We can do drive rush jab into whatever we want, right? If you stream on Twitch, I'd love to follow you. Hey man, I appreciate it. Maybe I should repurpose my Twitch account and just do that then. But at the same time, I would have to stream here because okay, full transparency, I won't make any money, bro, because here I make money, right? If I stream there like exclusively on Twitch, I won't make any money. But like, it's sense we're talking about. What should be your game plan against Ken? I can go about it once I'm done these two matches, but I'll go over it as they come in the match as well. So that's a punish. We need to be really careful about our standing medium kick usage, right? Ideally, we can use max range standing medium kick to try and bait out a button, and then once they try to go for a button, we can crouch medium kick or standing heavy punch them, right? But ideally, you do not want to be using that target combo. Okay, waking up heavy punch, not the best option. I'm gonna admit. Any questions you have about dealing with Ken or any of his moves, I can go over that as well. Oh, whoa, what did we press here? Okay, he jumped over our head, which was technically fine. But what did we press here? We tried sweep. Brother, after the jab, it's still not your turn. The reason why it's still not your turn is because they can still cancel their jab into another jab, because jabs have that. Jabs are the only ones with that type of gatling, right? So they can go jab, jab, and that jab will beat out any button that you do. So you have to be really mindful of it. Oh, he didn't DP. You gotta stop this. You gotta stop this. EX or don't do it at all, bro. You gotta EX or don't do it at all, because if you start doing that against opponents in platinum that know a decent Oki situation that will make you block, you'll just get hit. Okay, you got to be really mindful of this. Oh, somewhere along the way we lost the plot, my brother. We're not drive rushing. Oh, what is happening? Somewhere along the way we lost the plot. What is our goal? Okay, this is all part of having a game plan in mind. Right now, you're swinging for the fences. I don't know what you're looking for. You don't know what you're looking for. You don't know what you want to do. Right now, you're just swinging for the fences, kind of hoping you hit somebody, and you kind of go from there. You don't want to be doing that. It's not good for you, especially if you don't want to lose. So, we got to sharpen up our game plan and decide what we want to do in neutral and how we want to get in. Okay, locked on, the usual. Okay, that was a beautiful bit. Oop. You had 10 hours to see this coming, bro. My grandma can make a sandwich in that time. I don't know where my grandma at though, but like my grandma can make that in short time, man. Well, I know where she at, but hey. Okay, see how we're just kind of pressing buttons in neutral, not really having purpose behind the buttons that we're pressing. That's namely why we're experiencing issues with Ken. Right? What are we looking for? We need to determine what we're looking for and what we want to do in the matchup. I somehow feel like the next game is going to be some of the same, but we'll go over it for sure. I'm decently comfortable against Ken. You're a plat jury? Me? No, I'm a master Manon. Zenab, what's good? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope you're doing well. Okay, good DI. Good side switch. I like that. Run up on him. Oh no, you played scared. Yeah, master Manon. Punish this. Unfortunate. Okay. So sometimes if you're not confident in the your ability to punish this, they're more than likely to stay still because they know that they're negative in this situation. So you can sometimes be cheeky and backthrow them. Yeah, I do host lobbies, but as of late, I've been kind of getting bored of the game, but I do host lobbies, right? So, however, the lobbies as of these days tend to be members only. Now again, you don't have to. I still do free coaching regardless of that situation. However, you do want to get in the lobbies. It's, I think, like $2 USD or something, and then you can get in all the lobbies. Then you get the custom emotes as well, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Not by force at all. But if you have any questions, I can answer those as well. If you join the Discord, !Discord, if I'm not live and you have any questions, I can answer them as well. So there's a lot of opportunities to interact with me or get any questions outside of like open lobbies and actually playing me. Okay. Unfortunate, we missed a jab. Oh, more of that light jab. I'm not a fan of you going for light jab there, bro. You're getting yourself in a lot of trouble, more so than not. Yeah. Okay, our goals are not aligned in this case, bro. Yeah. Hey, appreciate you joining the core, bro. A bunch of community folks were, you know, a happy bunch. On top of which, oh, did that whiff punish you? Yikes. Okay, cool. On top of which, you can go into the matchmaking channel, ask for games. There are a bunch of folks in there between strong and weak, and you know, you can definitely get some good training in there. Top of which, we have YouTube replays where you can post your rematches to YouTube, and I'll go over them if I have the spare time when I'm not live. Hey. We also have a master jury in here. Jam, where you at? Jam, where are you? The signal for Jam. I usually join open lobbies on Twitch. It's always fun to fight people. Yeah, you can definitely get that going in our matchmaking Discord. Literally, I think there are people in the VC right now, actually. Are they still in there? Yeah, they're still in here. Right, Shells and Blaze. Blaze, I can tell you, Blaze is always down for a fight. Always. Okay, so when we're dealing with Ken, okay, we have this. If Shells, if you're not used to doing instant drive rush, I highly implore you to practice it, okay? The reason why is because it leaves them +3 and you're in their face. They have to respect it. Okay? You want to make sure that they're respecting this situation. They can't do anything. Okay? They have to guess on that situation. Okay, let's say they decide to crouch and light punch, right? They get hit. If they try to do it off of throw, they get hit. Oh, I messed it up. They get hit. They have to guess, right? Let's say they decide to even hold up, right? This is a little bit more advanced and you shouldn't worry about this, but I'm just showing this option for the Ken players in the chat as well, right? Let's say the opponent decides to hold up on the situation, right? Oh, let's see if we can get it here. Ooh, okay. Right. I messed it up. Right, still get the punish. I'm a little bit slow on the driver there. Oh, that's the wrong button. Right, you can get the whip punish there. Ugh. Okay, so the next thing I need you to practice instant drive rush. Is super important to your game plan. All right, because let's say you're out here trying to play neutral, whatever. Throwing something like this in is so good. All right, it checks them. You want to make sure that you're checking your opponent. Okay, we haven't even gotten into the Cammy specific stuff yet, but regardless, this they have to respect, right? You want to make sure that you're using your actual buttons to get in, because right now as it stands, you're not using your buttons to get in. So if you're throwing out your heavy punch here, right, ideally if you have 6 bars, I want you going in, right? Why not? Right, I want you getting in there. I want you making them guess, right? right? I want you to make them guess. If they're uncomfortable, then it's better for you. So another thing you can do is that you can pull up that way, right? Some of your opponents are going to just stand there, try to perfect parry the situation. And notice how he said to press something afterwards and they can't really press. It's technically a true string like that. And then if they try to mass on the situation, they get hit, right? So if you do want to throw this out on occasion, it's not a bad idea. However, it can be DI'd, okay? Some of your opponents might decide to DI you. What do you think Jury Ken matchup goes to out of 10? I think Jury Ken, honestly, it might be a cop-out answer for you, but I do think it's 5-5. I don't think that she has anything. I don't think Ken has anything that outright beats her. I think the only thing that you do have to consider is the fact that this goes over your fireball, so you kind of have to respect it and it won't clash. But I think outside of that, I think outside of that, I don't think it's too bad of a matchup. Unless you can think of something that really bothers you, then we can kind of go over it. Okay, I want you doing this a little bit more, right? I want you doing this a little bit more. Drive rush jab. Okay, you can do this. Now, when I was talking about doing your confirms, hold on, I'm doing it too fast, like so. Okay, so like that. So crouch jab, forward light kick. The reason why we do forward light kick is because if you press forward light kick into quarter circle forward heavy punch, you'll get DP. Okay, so like so. You think Ken beat her decently 6 or 7? 7-3. It's not a 7. It's not a 7. I don't think the game has anything past the 6-4. I don't think there's no matchup that's past the 6-4. And even then, it wouldn't be Jury that's the struggling character. It'd either be Manon or Geef, for the obvious reasons that they don't have anti-fireball options. Okay, and those are the things that I want you to focus on, okay? So when it comes to your routing, I don't think I had any issues because you didn't get any real hits. And even when you got your hits, oh, one last thing. Your standing medium kick, right? So you can use this to kind of bait them out, okay? You can use your standing medium kick to bait them out. That's the beauty in the standing medium kick, okay? But ideally, you don't want to continue it because you'll get whiff punished, okay? And then even when you're using it, you want to use it at tip range, okay? You even want to throw it out a little bit outside that range so that they're more likely to try and do something, okay? So you press it at tip range, and then you try and go in with it, or try to whiff punish. I think it was... right? On top of which, you can do this, man. It's so messed up. It's so messed up. But that's definitely something you can do. Okay, let's go into the situation you were referring to. Ken, right? Okay, so what are the issues that you feel like you're coming across ignorance? Dragon Lash is hard to react to, or maybe it's just me. Well, let's try it out. Let's do the practice. So, all right. Ooh, wrong button. Yeah. Ooh, why do I keep messing it up? Deadass. But what are you trying to react with? That's the other thing too that I'll say. What are you trying to react with? Because you know you can just, you know, right? That's an option for you, right? And you can be pretty slow with it. Like, notice how I'm delaying it. That one was a little bit slow. That one was slow. That was too preemptive. You see how slow you can do it? So once you shut down that option becomes a little bit less of an issue for you, right? Ideally you want to throw this out and you either pull up with this, pull up this way, right? Curious as I'm trying to learn and make a solid plan when I box cans. Okay, I feel you. No issues. Yeah, no. Okay, so what are your questions? So, right? Outside of like outside of this situation here where you kind of have to respect the fireball, I don't think there's too many things. You don't even react to neutral DI. Oh yeah, no. You gotta react to Dragon Lash with DI. They have to be super sneaky with it, right? So let's say yep, like they don't get away with it. They don't get away with it, right? They truly don't get away with it. They don't. Yeah. Aside from EXDP, in cases where they find themselves in burnout, how do you? Okay. So here's the lowdown on Jinrai. Okay. Let's do that. Oh. Ah. Okay, so this is light Jinrai. Cool. All right, let's go over it. Light Jinrai, if you block it, oh god, you can interrupt. Okay, you can interrupt. All right, with that being said, why is it so hard if you can do something like that? The problem is medium Jinrai, because if you try to do the same thing we just did on medium Jinrai, we're gonna get counter hit. So what is the answer? If we block medium Jinrai, oh god, what is your option for this? No, that's too far. Damn, wait, is it just a... No, it can't be. Yo, all your characters are in the abyss with this. So, if you don't know what I'm trying to do, I guess maybe it just might be specific characters that can get away with it, but I don't know. I'll lab it a little bit for you. But if they do that, I can just get the punish. So that's why I'm like, so they don't get away with it, right? But we need to find answers for you, my friend. So, pushes you too far out. No good. Because it's -5, it has to be a jab of some sort. A jab or a well-timed light kick, right? Unfortunately, your light kick ain't got it like that. But suffice to say, once you block out that situation, it is your turn. Okay? You can also decide to try and... Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Right, you can also decide to go for this as well. Where's my music, bro? Sorry. So we can decide to go for that. Make sure they don't get away with it. Any super EX, yeah. But let's say you're in burnout. When you're in burnout specifically, they have more plus frames. So it becomes a little bit harder to try and bust out the situation, right? So in this situation, let's see. In this situation, you're only +1, right? As opposed to being +5 on the situation. So when you're in this situation, it might be advised to take a little bit more space. right? The reason being is that they're gonna try and force a lot of situations on you, and even when it comes to that, they're gonna try and get in through this, right? So we kind of have to force ourselves to try and react to thing with a stand jab. Right? Because they're gonna try and circumvent the neutral. Seems like you gotta hold that. You're +1, but being +1 in that situation technically won't lead you to anywhere aside from being able to crouch jab once. So that's kind of why you don't want to go for it. Oh. Say my name. Let's actually do the situation, yeah? Hey. So this is what it looks like. So you'll get the crouch jab because it's no longer their turn. Or you can just try to get out the situation. And if you happen to have stocks, you have space, you can initiate this game here, even though you don't get it. As if I'm in usually not gonna lie, most Kens don't jump in and Dragon Lash. If your opponent is not jumping in and Dragon Lashing, then you can fight out the situation, right? You can fight out using this, using this, using this. Then you want to fight them. If they're not just going to try and... I'm showing you options if they try to circumvent the neutral. If they're just going to play neutral normally, then you fight them, right? Ideally, how you fight them is that you give up ground, but you don't give up all the ground while you're just going back the entire time, right? So let's say like the Ken is just coming at me, right? Like this. If the Ken's coming at me like this, right? And then sometimes I'm going to try and check him so that he just doesn't get too close for free. So ideally you are giving up ground, right? But the thing is that you're not giving her too quickly, and it'll give you enough time to recover your drive gauge, and then possibly you might find yourself in a situation where they're too close, might be able to jump over the head and restart this game again. Now the reason why you want to do this is because it gives you enough time to recover your thing, and you might get a hit into thing, right? If you lose the interaction, you're in burnout. You kind of have to accept certain things, but that's why you shouldn't be finding yourself in burnout too often, right? And I know that sounds like a cop-out answer, but that is kind of the reality. But yeah, that's kind of how you deal with Jinrai. Now, whether he's going to do the light version or the medium version is a little bit hard to tell. Nah, it's very hard to tell. I'm not gonna lie. My buddy plays Jury and he boxes me out with low medium kick a lot. Yeah, because it's a great button. If you're in burnout, there's some things you have to accept, right? Although luckily Ken doesn't have like an invincible block string like that. I think I've seen some Kens do something to the effect of... Oh, no, that's not it. Like something to that extent, right? Let me think here. Oh, it was burnout. That's what I wanted to simulate. Right? If you try to mash out the situation, you get hit. Like so. And that's something you're gonna have to kind of accept, right? You try to mash out the situation, you get hit. There's no that one you have to accept. But if you block out the situation, then you can take your turn. But yes, because you're in burnout, there are some things you're gonna have to accept. But that kind of mitigates, like sometimes you, well, when you're in burnout, you're gonna have to know which things you still can press on and which things you can't press on, right? For instance, if he does a light Dragon Lash, right, he's technically 0. So if he's 0, we can technically If we're zero, oh my god, I didn't do this right. We technically can both mash on the situation and get a trade, like so. And if we're in a trade situation, at the very least, we can fight back a little bit. If he does the, if he presses, right, he's -1. So let's say he decides to go for -1 as well. So the thing is, although he is -1, it's the spacing that's the issue. Oh. Oh, I didn't get my button. Right, if he just tries to go for a jab, he's gonna lose the interaction. Or nah, no, it should lose the interaction. Like so. Right, he does lose the interaction. But let's say he goes for his, so it's really nuanced, right? Well, technically jab, if he just walks back and tries to whip punish your button, but that's a little bit more of an advanced thing that you probably won't find in your platinum games yet. But an answer to this is like doing something like this. Hold on. Oh, where's the thing? Am I not pressing you? Right? Slightly delay it so that when you try to press it, you get hit in your mouth for it. Right? So that's where the mind game comes in. So it's very nuanced. And I know that doesn't feel like an answer, but it does clear up some of the things that you can and can't do. Because Jinrai is not plus. Jinrai is only plus if you get hit. Can't walk, spam Jinrai. No. And with no supers. Ken can walk and spam Jinrai. Jinrai on block is still -1, man. Still -1, man. Look, Ken is player 2. He's -1. No. If he does the overhead, he's plus. But if we're talking about this situation here, he's -1. But if he tries to go for the overhead, that situation we can mash out of. The startup on what? On Jinrai? Depends on which Jinrai you're talking about. You're talking about 12 frames, 16 frames, and 25, right? Of the medium one. 16. If you want to try and mash out the situation, it's a little bit risky, but you can definitely go for it. But these are the things that you got to keep in mind while you're fighting, right? I can't even mash out of it. See? Oh. Can't mash out the situation. There's some things that you gotta accept. Right? A lot of the time they're gonna do either a standing heavy punch into it, or they're gonna do crouching medium kick. More likely they're gonna do crouching medium kick. You have to hold the situation. Now if they go for the overhead, then the plus, right? That situation you have to hold. But outside of that, this is not real. It's not real. I hope that clears that up for you, brother. Alrighty. So let's boot this thing back up, shall we? What time is it? Ish. All right, let's do another giveaway. So we're gonna put it up for another 10 minutes here. So in the event of Ken's walk, what is walk spamming Jinrai? I'm not sure what you mean by walk spamming Jinrai. Can you explain it to me another way? I'm gonna put this up for 10 minutes. And the prize is free coaching as always. And all you gotta do to enter is that you gotta be in the Discord. Once you are in the Discord, you put it in CFN raffle chat, and all you gotta do is press this button. Walking and only doing Jinrai? If your opponent is walking up on you, you check them. You have to check the space. Here's what I mean. Right? If your opponent is just like trying to walk up, right? If your opponent is just trying to walk up and do this, no space. In the corner? Do you have a replay of it? If you have a replay of it, I don't mind going over it. But yeah, it's definitely like could be mid. Okay, if your opponent is walking in, they can't be blocking their feet and walking at the same time. So if that's the case, then you should ideally be trying to check them with the low. Oh, Keith is going to meme me. I'm gonna Keith. Please stop that. That's a good jump. Oh, not too far. I'm gonna start trying to do that a little bit more. If you charge me again, I'm gonna kill you. That's good. If you charge punch me again, I'm gonna... Oh, that's a good backdash. Don't charge punch me. Oh, that hit me. I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna keep holding up. Oh, you got me out of the corner. I'm okay with this. He's not watching his feet. Woo! So the thing about like characters like Manon and Geef, because you have a command grab super, they kind of always have to respect that. Huh? That's good. You can't do that, buddy. Can't do that. No sorry, Bob. You can't do that. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna... Oh! Oh, I got hit. Unless I'm just that good. Unless I'm just that good. No. Hey. Yeah. Okay, so once again, if you want to get involved in what we're doing here, the free coaching session is available. All you gotta do is join the Discord. Once you are in the Discord, exclamation mark Discord to get in the Discord first of all, and I got you there. So all you gotta do once you're in the Discord, you go over to CFN raffle chat and you press this button right here if you would like to get in some free coaching. No, stop giving me this character, please. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight my own character. Oh, ooh, he's good. Good carry. Okay. Bros are free. Hold up. Oh, you thought that was a whiff, buddy? I got setups. You thought that was a whiff? Oh, you thought that was a whiff? And GG's. I'm sorry, guy. I don't normally win quit, but I really don't like mirrors. Like, I really don't like mirrors. I am sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't handle it. It sends me in such a spiral because sometimes you're just like sometimes it's just like, brother, what are you doing? Sometimes it's just like, brother, what are you seriously doing, you know? Okay. Oh, perfect. We can practice some of the Ken things we talked about. Although all I'm saying in these matchups is that although it is difficult to deal with, like, I'm not gonna undersell you and say that, oh, all you gotta do is just this, right? It is hard. Regardless of knowing what to do, it is still hard to fight this character. So I will never undersell you on that. But what we're not about to do is just... Really? Okay. That's good punish. Oh, that's cool. Oh, he's gimmicking. Okay, cool. Jump, 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 jump. Ah. Very gimmicky. Okay, we got it. Isn't that right? Oh, wrong strength. Oh, I am throwing my life away, quite literally. I'm gonna hold up. This is a good situation, actually. Look at that, huh? Save. Oh, I'm not safe. I could have reacted to it. I just didn't think that my meter came back in time. Win quits. Win quits. It's hard to enact certain adaptations if they leave immediately afterwards. You know what I mean? So now, yeah. Sing time, sing along, how are you? Can't wait to. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, I didn't even realize. I thought it was him. Oh, you're really trying. I didn't realize you was. I didn't realize you was gonna try and do all that. Okay, a lot of people are doing a lot of DI resets today. All right. Voila, so that's me. Everybody go. Oh no, that was supposed to be. Oh, I might be in trouble. I'm gonna hold up. Like I said, sometimes it's good to back up and then try to get into the ideal range. Oh, where's my medium punch? Make them guess. Please don't miss. Oh, Father God. Never mind. Oh. Bam, 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 bam. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Oh, that sucks. Get him out of here. Bro, it's so tragic. Like, when I say that, like, if I don't do it immediately, it's actually the biggest tragedy ever, bro. Oh. No. Wake up DI, by the way. You're not gonna do that again. Oh. I really thought I was gonna get hit, so I was not prepared for it. Oh. Okay, that was actually a by accident dry rush. It's okay. That was actually by accident. Okay, let's see. Is this thing ready? Hey, El Nacho, congrats, buddy. Let's get started. Nah. Let's get started. I was like, one more. I was like, let me get one more game, but nah, we good. So if you didn't know why I was in the 1400, it's because last stream I was playing and I was tilting my mind away. So technically my skill level is not in the 1400s, but I was definitely going through it like a 1400. You feel me? But it's all good. I knew that if I just played the game, I can get out of the rank or get out of that point. Oh, not to remind me again. Manon's level 2 and yo, hot take. Geef's level 1 should hit on the ground, bro. It's not having a reversal till level 2 is insane, bro. You're the modern Ken. Yeah, that's what I thought. Where are you? It's only this guy, huh? This guy plays a lot. But this is your name, El Nacho. So, all right, let's just go to your player name then. Hey, yay, yay. Hey, yo, El Nacho, you're Canadian too, brother? Where you from? And how come we're midweek? How come we're midweek in February? And the last time you played it was the end of January. Can you riddle me this, brother? What province you in, brother? You don't have to give me country or like city or anything, but what province you in, brother? You ain't been playing for a little while, huh? No way you're from PI. Son, that's so odd. Because, like, you know what's weird? It's because I'm in Ontario, right? You guys don't exist to us. Like, well, all respect, of course, right? But, like, a lot of people who live in Ontario don't even, like, y'all just not on the map for real, bro. Like, y'all got your potatoes, but I don't even think your potatoes is busting like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's a crazy feeling. Okay, another match. I got you. Let's see here. All right, we'll do this DJ one. Okay. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all is just like, we know that y'all exist, but, like, y'all just there. You know what I mean? Like, y'all ain't known for nothing except your potatoes, but, like, you know, it's crazy. Because anyone who talks about anything is like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, Toronto. Like, name one fella that's talking about PI for real, bro. No flame, but, like, what do you guys got out there? I'm genuinely curious. Like, genuinely. What do you guys have out there? Okay, what is going on? I'm just generally curious what you guys got out there. Okay. Send a medium kick. Am I bugging or is the game feeling a little bit weird? Hold on. Maybe I'm bugging, but the game does look a little bit weird. Especially from CA around. Oh, you just study out there. Okay, cool. Oh, you're from Cameroon? Yo, that's sick, bro. That's sick. I like that. Y'all love to hear success stories, bro. I'm glad you're doing well, though. Okay, nah, the game... Hold on. The game's been running funny ever since for a while now. Sorry, we're just gonna restart the game real fast. I am not sure why the game bugging out like that, though. Game, oh game, will you start for me, please? Sorry for the hold up, guys. I do want to start the stream. It's just that, or start the session. I'm not sure what's happening. Why did it need to launch a second time? Okay. All right, let's do it. By the way, guys, it would go a very long way, and I would very much so appreciate it if you would consider using our membership. Not only do you get some pretty cool emotes, but you can also join the lobbies when I am playing them. Hey, ba-na-ba-boom. Alright, let's do this. Also, if you can't do that, I'd appreciate you if you like the stream too, because it goes a long way. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Okay, here you gotta throw, yeah, there you go. It's still bugging out. Okay, good DP. Here, I would prefer if you went for a drive rush jab, right? I keep talking about it. It's super strong. Certain characters have ridiculous drive rush jab situations. Ken is one of them, okay? So if you can, start using your drive rush stand jab, okay? That way you don't find yourself in this situation. And while it's not the worst situation to find yourself in, right? You don't want to keep going for this, and then you whiff the follow-up. Okay. It feels a little bit slow, so I'm gonna put it in a faster mode. Okay, so overall, you need to start using your drive gauge a little bit more, right? As of right now, you're not really doing too much with it. Like, oh, okay. Okay, jab, forward jab, DP. Well, then again, you get easier DPs because you're in modern, right? All you gotta do is put in, what is it, forward special? Once you put in forward special, you get it. So nice, good. Unfortunate here, actually. The moment you tried to go for it, it's unfortunate. You technically didn't do anything wrong. It's just they just made the right call, the right read on the situation, right? Okay. Whoa. Okay, he's pressing a lot of buttons. Okay, you need to start anti-airing your opponents. You are in modern, so you getting anti-air DPs should not be beyond the scope of your practice. Notice how much meter you have and you haven't spent any of it aside from DI. You need to start using it more offensively, right? You can do a button into drive rush and get in there pretty consistently, but you never tried to do so. It's weird because when I go in there, 30. Okay, again, we gotta get our anti-airs in check, bro, because when you're playing in modern, it becomes a little bit easier to anti-air, and when you become stronger in your anti-airing, opponents that like to jump, like a lot of platinum players, you lock that out, they don't know what to do. Yeah, that's a left for light. Yeah, you can get punished for it. Nice anti-airing, there you go. Unfortunate that you didn't get the follow-up hit. Okay. Okay. So technically, I don't think you made a bad decision. It's more so you got to get used to the spacing. How do you train footsies? I can show it in the lab afterwards if you want to hang around for a little bit. But essentially what you want to do is that you want to set multiple different recordings of your opponent walking back and forth and then them whiffing a button. Okay, so what ends up happening is that you have like 3 or 4 recordings, all of them pressing something at a different timing and you reacting to it with your button. Okay, once you do that, you'll get better at whiff punishing. Footsies is not only whiff punishing, it also includes anti-airs. So in order to get better at anti-airs, you want to practice standing in the correct ranges. So once again, you want to set the opponent to walk back and forth, and then at different intervals try and jump on you. Once you get used to at the start off with just trying to get a crouching heavy punch punish. But once you get a little bit better at it, you want to start trying to DP or use your better anti-air options. Okay, I like how you're not just immediately trying to jump out the corner. But one thing that we're not showing is that we need to start showing throws a little bit more. Here, I would have preferred if you did run Tatsu. Take them towards the corner instead of going for level 2. Footsies includes both, right? I'm good at AA, but it worked against me versus a Cammy that baited. Yeah. So when you're fighting Cammy, you kind of have to fight against that urge to go for an auto DP, right? When it comes to Ken doesn't necessarily have this issue because DPs, if you go for medium DP, you should be fine. You should be fine in those situations, eh? Make them mistake. Okay, let's go to the lab. You better know, 'cause I ain't running. Oh, Ken. It was Ken versus DJ. I can show you in the lab once we're done, but that's generally how you want to go ahead and do it, right? Just so that your mind is immediately trying to react to it. Okay, so when you were playing, number one, you want to start game, bro. Bruh, do y'all know why this is happening to me? I am having some FPS issues for real, bro. Oh my god, I am having FPS issues, chat. Okay, you want to take him to the corner. Once you have them in the corner, you want to enforce this game here, which you were doing a fairly decent job at doing. But the next part is that your opponent's going to try and tech the situation, right? When they try to tech the situation, we walk forward and walk back. Okay, so in order to display this, they're going to wake up. When they wake up, they're going to try and throw. There's going to be a slight delay on it because they're going to try and delay tech it. Right? If you try and just do it, they're going to tech it. But here's the thing, right? We walk... Oh, shoot. We walk back and we walk forward, and then we get out the situation and we punish them. Okay? That's how we want to do it. On top of which, when we're in neutral... So, Lucas, if you're watching, this is how we practice against it, okay? So, a common button that DJ is going to press in the neutral is his crouching medium kick, right? It's a big button, and then he's probably going to press this. This as well. It might press this, but the buttons that you're looking to whiff punish are this and this, okay? Although this is pretty hard to whiff punish, granted, okay? So what you want to start doing is that you'll have them walk back and forth, right? Like they're playing neutral, simulate a natural character, and then we go for it. Then we have the next character, right? Play that same game and do it. Then we have the next one do it. Okay, that way now we turn all 3 of them on, and then we try and react. It's hard to do, obviously, right? But that's why this button is particularly good in neutral, because it's so hard to whiff punish. But you have to be standing in a range where you can whiff punish it, but you don't want to be so close as to get caught. God, I'm slow. But it's essentially how you train your level footsies. Naturally, it's a little bit easier when it comes to characters that have not a retreating hurt box on their button. That's why it's particularly to deal with. The next button you can do it off of is you can do it off of your standing medium kick, and you can do from there. Okay, so 3, 4 recordings. So if you even want to make it even more realistic, you can even start making ones like this, where your opponent jumps at you. Okay, that way you get the realistic sense of having to deal with all of these options, right? It's hard to be in the proper range to whiff punish at, but that's the idea that you're looking for. But yeah, crouching medium kick into driver's cancel before is what I'm working on. Dude, it's the bread and butter. You get this down, you're cooking. Okay? Like, focus on this hard body, okay? Reason being is if you get that, like, they don't get to play, bro. They don't get to play the game. So what you can do as well is that you can slightly delay it. So, but I'm not even going to put that in your head. Don't even worry about that. Stand jab, okay? Stand jab. Okay? Stand jab. Okay, I'm not even gonna complicate things for you. Okay, they have to respect you, right? You want to make sure that your opponent respects you. Then what you can start doing is that you can start doing that, and then on top of which, if they decide to mash, take them to the corner, make them guess. But for now, focus solely on this. Make sure you're super comfortable with this. Oh, I am not getting my injecting. I'm too slow. I'm too fast on the light kicks. But that's essentially what you want to practice, okay? If we're talking about different things you can practice, Lucas, let's say actually let's do Ken. Actually, that's a pretty good example. Lucas, what character do you play? I was gonna do it with Manon. So again, what you want to do, set thing. This is how you practice your whiff punishing, which is a part of footsies. Okay. Ugh. Okay, all of these things are learning how to deal with these things, right? Oof. Dealing with all of it is tough. Generally, when I'm dealing with someone in neutral, I'm looking hard body for them to try and rush at me. Ooh, I pressed it though. I just got stuffed because his heavy punch is his heavy punch is stupid. So here I'm too close. I need to make sure that he's outside of the range and I can whiff punish him that way. All right. Ooh. I reacted to him, but not with the right button, so I got stuff. Okay. You want to be able to shut down a lot of their options. If you can't shut them all down, that's fine. It's very hard to do so. However, you want to stop at the very bare minimum. You want to stop them from jumping at you, and you want them to stop you from just raw drive rushing at you. It's so hard punishing. It is like, as you can tell, like, I'm not even perfect at it myself. Like, it really is hard. I feel like weave punishes are mostly reads and traps rather than reactions. While this is true, you can train your reactions to be a little bit better. Like, do you see how many times I be sniping drive rush? Or let me make it more realistic. How many times I be sniping drive rush, bro? And getting this, right? You gotta make sure you're sniping them. Because if you're not sniping them, they're gonna be getting away with nonsense. But notice, this is why I say drive rush jab is so good. If you're not using the correct button, like if I do it any semblance of late, I get counter hit. This is why drive rush jab is so strong. See what I mean? I have to do it at the right point or I just get hit. So that's why it's particularly important. This is why I say drive rush jab. It's so good. So, Lucas, I hope that helps. Nacho, I hope that helps you, brother. Okay. Oh, I think it is about time we call the stream. Any final or last questions? I'll be more than willing to go over them. Once again, we do have a membership program. If you are interested in doing so, please do so. It does go a long way to help the channel. I'll be out on this a little bit. And if you know anyone who's trying to learn, I got them. Oh, thank you. I'll have a few rough drafts for you over the weekend. Let's go. I'm excited for that. So for y'all who do not know, Mist does a little bit of drawing here and there. So I'm a little bit excited to see what you put together. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? If it's nice, I might throw you a couple bucks, my brother. I am not getting that follow-up. This is a great combo. It's technically not the most optimal version of it. Technically, the most optimal version is this. That's the optimal version. But not by a lot. It went from 58.12 to 58.45. I just appreciate my people, bro. So, the situation that I find myself in, I have to do it. If I do it any semblance of late, oh god, I have to do it that quick if I want it to land. If I do any sort of delay, oh, it might very well whiff. You see how close? If I do it like that, oh, well, it worked out then, but suffice to say, it can definitely mess up. Which one do you hate more as Manon, Luke or Ken? I'd probably say it's weird. This is weird. I don't hate fighting either of these characters. I know that Luke has a really dumb thing, but I kind of enjoy playing Luke. Weird take, I know, right? Mostly because they think they can just throw this thing out for free the entire time, and then when I finally check them, like so, that is a liberating feeling. I don't get very much from it, but this is euphoria right here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it is a liberating feeling. Like, they think they can just throw this out for free. They get hit in their mouth. I love it. It gives me, like, it really just be doing it for me. I wonder if I can. Oh my gosh. But I have to be in the right range for it, right? If I'm about here, I might just go for the legs. I'll go for the legs, but if I'm a little bit closer, then I will go for like I might have to like go for that, you feel me? So I don't mind that too much. As for Cammy, yeah, she can be a little bit annoying to fight, but when it comes to dealing with it, I kind of cope, because I really do feel like I can be perfect pairing a lot of these. Well, maybe it's not cope, fellas. You know what I mean? Like, I really be feeling like I perfect parry them pretty damn well, you know? So even then, depending on the situation, like so that's why, like, if I'm fighting Cammy, I switch my brain from trying to anti-air them. Either I try to anti-air them with that, or I just switch to parry. Parry is the cheaper option of the two, right? So if I'm gonna do that, I get a free stock. If I parry it, perfect parry it, I get a free stock. Free real estate, you feel me? So that's why I don't necessarily worry for it. So then what ends up happening is that your opponent starts trying to do this, and they still get hit in them out, right? Or some of them will even try to do this. All right, in which case it's a free anti-air. If they're just gonna jump at me, I'll just take it from you. I will just take it from you. You know what I mean? That's what I don't necessarily hate fighting Luke or Ken, but if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably say Ken. I feel like Ken can just kind of bypass a little bit too easy. Sure, Luke has a lot of annoying buttons or whatever, and he can implode you without using too much drive gauge. But overall, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I don't think the character is oppressive so much as how they use the drive gauge system is what makes him feel so unbearable. But yeah, okay. What time is it? It is coming up on 9, so I got a biggity bounce prepared for tomorrow's video. I do have that prepared, at least half prepared, and from there I will see you guys on Thursday. Okay, once again, !mark Discord to join the Discord. And once again, we do have a membership system, so if you are interested, please go ahead and do so at this time. But if not, that's perfectly fine too. We have a whole bunch of free options as well. So have a good night, y'all. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you guys learned something. So I'll holla at y'all on another day. Peace.